Sid? And Lady Jill?
I was about to ask you this.
Costness is in chaos. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil, I was here to do just that, when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose... His patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid, but if left to smolder. That anger. And fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Out...
Well, he'd let them choose for themselves. And be honest.
That sounds like a recipe for...
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will it may still be possible to... Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his...
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking.
Play along.
What he means to say is yeah.
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, here she is. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings?
A pleasure, my lady.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from...
Victor says you told him that there aren't any men left to hire.
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his... You know of the 7 high houses? There must be granted we have a few boys left.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamul's finest cannot defend that a band of beardless youths could better...
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest, and there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid.
I wonder if Conrad has the right of it. He always called on...
To be trifled with.
My shop.
Why would everyone do such?
If I had my pickaxe, I would... I mean, it may still be possible to buy some. Ah, here he is. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord...
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my...
Lubor says that not only are the...
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley, and it is only a matter of time before the peasants...
It is worse than I thought. And which means that now, more than ever, if our humble town...
All right. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good. Merely that it... Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Maybe...
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat, with time, they may...
Time no longer appears to be the...
I take it your scouts found the...
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my... All.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food.
I have a favor. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups. One from the south.
Very well. Jill and I will meet the...
The rest, my friend, the mistakes I concede are...
That is a lot.
Then it will...
I thought you might.
We'll hold them off for as long...
And we will do this.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
It's all yours.
They mean to overwhelm us.
The townspeople.
I don't hear any fighting.
That we should hurry.
Natalie, you did well out there.
Without you, there would have been no line to... You saved us, Conrad.
We all saved.
Conrad seems to have had a change.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors...
The plan, granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over... We are united. As for you, Sid...
I'll take that as a compliment.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the
I saw
wall.
it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under a flood.
Then we're next.
I can't do it. I can't.
But you can.
My lord.
We received the date. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. They've taken so many.
Okay.
And what of your mistress? Is she?
Oh, no.
Then we'll look for her there.
Four left for more on the captain's orders.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word. What more would you have us...
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale, and protect them I shall. Because they are mine. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are yours. But more than that, they are your sisters, your brothers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here. It's all we have.
What we have left is our lives!
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask and... I'll have a word with her.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quick.
It was a no, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared... and perhaps they did.
You're a pikeman, yes?
I've got family and more. I heard the flood was... And a pack of them glowing things found me in the...
Leave that to us.
My family!
It's all right. Give me one. Did you see the creatures that attacked?
Creatures? They came out of nowhere. They went for Joe's...
Do you remember where you...
On the road from Oriflamme.
It's all right. Just... At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head... for more.
You saw this?
I assume you have a plan?
was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Come on. Faster!
Clyde, look.
I see them. With me!
Should I prime?
No. Save your strength. Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we...
You have the town sacked.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right?
Yes, milady.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the tar. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. Now me, I never needed convincing. Now, if you don't mind.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this... But it has solved one. And that's one fewer.
How do? Much obliged. Take care out there, eh?
And you, Clive.
Otto said he'd been attacked by a Akashic.
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell, there were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful make. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're...
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never off. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. Let the men know you've come to help.
We're on our way.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Them not. Not a chance.
Ready, go? Yeah!
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to...
You are mistaken, We're here by Madame Martha's...
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the guard...
Wade's men? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the...
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians, they were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best...
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift. But they got and they got wounded with them!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight... send them to...
I will. You two be...
My brothers. Shh, don't talk. Mad dogs. A lot of them.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
So Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight...
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them, but we didn't know there would be so many.
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Too slow.
I don't...
And yet again, you've pulled me from the...
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down East Pool way.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for East Pool. You'll need to move the injured without...
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me back out there. My brothers need me.
I needed that.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, Sir Wade. Shall we? Slow. Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the...
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Or look, hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our...
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only... It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. The inn here affords a good view of the land.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have...
Well, when you put it like that...
My lord. Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make... I am Oscar.
Murdoch.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. Well, go on, then. Yes, so... If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a... shield from the finest.
But I am a shield no longer, and spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is... You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in... And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that... It's all right. We know. There is only so much the boy can learn.
But a squire?
Would that really... You were a squire once?
Know that I'll show you as much
I would not have it any other way.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at It's the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of...
let's see. The nations are still in chaos, and the skies are still...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary.
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
It seems the hideaway's lost its...
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for?
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, so I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself.
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan...
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest...
I've never been one to play favourites, Molly. And I would be... So...
A fried mortress of skyworm. Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd... Only... Turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say...
Wow. That's a question for a Scot. Kindly old fella who haunts the shelf.
Fine. I'll go and speak to him. And if he does, I'll see if I...
You do that. Lest we forget.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you can help me.
I can certainly try.
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, my first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared, which almost certainly means they had...
Perhaps a visit from...
I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, they were in the atrium when I last saw them. My biggest worry is that the children have somehow damaged the scales.
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't...
Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to...
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might...
So the fabled Sanbriquois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern.
Dragon livers.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern.
So we know where to look for our liver.
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance. A herb, I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their headies. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life. In which regard...
Meaning that if I find one...
Best of luck, Clark, and do...
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Rutherford. Wasn't that... Where would he be in Martha's room?
Trouble with your gear, or... So, what it be? That it? Fine.
What am I gonna do? But no...
Is everything all right, Goose? You seem more...
Oh, I don't know what that... Oh, I think Nan might...
It's all right.
Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. But she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind... I wanted to ask her about it myself, but... I'm scared she'd never get...
Don't worry.
Oh, you'll let me know what...
Of course. I'm... Lady Karen.
Not nearly as...
You're doing good trade, then?
Can't... What exactly? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care.
Just... all right.
Oh. Are you?
All I know is that someone in doubt...
And what? You believe it? Look. I've done things I'm not proud of. But that woman is no more.
You're right, Lady Karen. It was wrong of me to...
No. I reckon you've got better things to do than...
Of course. I spoke that the rumors were unfounded, and that I was, along with some other things, that... And while it sounds like she may have done things she...
Oh, well, I knew Nan wasn't caught. But why would people say she was?
No, but people do things for all sorts of reasons.
Well, that trader, he said they were all talking about it, so that's where I'm going. Alf?
Are you sure that's wise?
Oh, but that's why...
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own son's spear.
We're all gonna die! You hear me? The Akashic are coming and they won't stop!
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should...
Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see. It's not a set of scales.
No.
Well, not anymore.
And just how long has...
We're so...
But we didn't break them. We did...
Just like Miss Middledol showed...
Miss Middledol?
Because that's the only way to...
Miss Middledol said... The best way I see out...
Well, then your work is already half done.
The taking apart was easy enough, but...
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the...
You three need to learn to take responsibility. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall... All right. Every piece has its own role to play, and each, if even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. You already know one of the pieces. The body. This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is?
You're right. It looks more like a wing.
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach...
I'll think about it.
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track. These round parts are called the pan.
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchen. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. But what if I wanted to wear goots? I don't think you'd fit on that.
Probably not.
What are the chains for?
Well spotted. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel.
I have. Miss Minidole's done.
She puts them in all her inventions.
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things...
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple.
Not my fault. You shouldn't have...
You know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first.
Not a bad idea. So, now that we've...
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what go...
Well, obviously you need to start with the body.
And the arms go on the body, just like real. And then the arms hold the pans.
Very good.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together.
That's right. We're Miss Mididole.
Her hairs.
Yeah. Hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets.
What do you think, Sid?
With a little more help from Miss Mididole and Miss Shirley.
You hear that? It won't be...
Until then, though.
Hey, look! We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot? Didn't happen to forget anything, did you, Sid?
Is a storm coming, Sid? What?
Well, did you...
It was as you thought. They dismantled them to see how they...
Oh, no, Mid will have...
Thankfully she won't. This might even have... Although I was the one who ended up teaching...
I'm so sorry, Sid. I shall see that the children are...
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken... She'd have them follow in her footsteps.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid...
She told me it was because her studies had been interrupted by events in Canva.
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange to anyone else, it would be an opportunity. But to Mid, who lost both her... But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people...
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life.
Ah, you've given them far more than that. And
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canberra was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Fly, Ambrosia.
If all of us continue to work together in defending Dallam...
The bandits may be nobles, but look what they've left us with. We've got a hard time putting
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
Are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch. Perhaps.
Could be I know something more.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's a...
Have you?
Go on.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself. And you've seen this Reaper at work? Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days. Here in Delamil? Where exactly? She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? Now, if that's all, Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places.
Eh?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks.
Good question.
And I'll visit this store.
All right.
You too, Goods.
The finest cell sort.
You fought very bravely. Safety of the town is in our hands now.
Ready, go? Time to brave the Viper's Nest. Just you, is it? It was a fairly unconvincing... So, that's up to die a slow, boys. He's all... Leave now and we can pretend this didn't happen.
done it now.
Go on.
When the Borgwin finds out you've killed his mate, he only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one. You weren't even supposed...
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwin wanted him to get... I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction, but then you turned up. Well, go on then.
You're not worth the effort. I need to find Goots.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty painted lout!
Stop and stop spreading them horrible...
Well, for they are not lies. Every last...
Goose.
He's gonna kill... He said she had to pay in blood.
After what she did, it is only right. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime. Goots, was it? Only with your... Run along now.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. Promise me you... Or I'll...
Goots.
No. Enough!
But how did you...
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Well, the whole thing got me thinking. Who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shitter ran... Though it was just... I thought the years might have taught you some sense. But I see... What was it we called you?
You... Everything that... It was all your... And now you'll fight...
Goots, you...
If you want a piece of... You'll have to go through...
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can... So, you remember what you told me? An eye for an... Wise words, sir. And now, it's... Sorry to keep you wet.
Is he...
Dead? No. It's an easy going through life, one eye short of a pen. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. So took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his client, but he crossed a line dragging poor Goots. It didn't hurt you, did it?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms sick, but...
Well, if he does, first we take the other eye, then we work our way down. But something tells me the wet right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted...
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
Nothing like a dish of cold.
I didn't mean to make... I just thought...
Aye. Well, someone had to. Your parents... reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken... You've always been me right, and I'd have you stay that way.
Well, I will. If you ever need it...
Why, you big fine.
Thanks, Nan.
There's nothing he wouldn't do.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make, he'll need to start looking out for him. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back. Just like you did it.
Of course.
Stop it. You make me one good... I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours.
Heard the latest from Twinside. That the Empress is no more.
Never trust an owl bearing good news, I say.
My lord Marquis, it is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your... Lord Uncle's estate.
Of course.
Yes, my lord.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't...
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your Lord Uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made think the gears of governance have the realm threatens. Your lord uncle, however...
That sounds like...
It is.
Alas,
I have lost... They're both...
So you want me to... I'll need to know whether...
One?
That doesn't exactly... Narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalamil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
Mummy, are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch. Perhaps. But the gentlemen...
Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your...
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take...
Please!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you'd kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you...
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't...
Oh, you're more... He hasn't had many visitors since...
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fit.
Much has changed in the Republican army.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times.
You're one of Rutherford's. You sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when his men confiscated my effect...
The captain is no more.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free.
What of the Fist's central command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army, as those who weren't recalled, now rule the fringe.
And it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick... this trail. Time to fight. There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere. What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings. And then you found him. I am Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me... I was on my way back from the old capital.
Bandits.
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end.
Which way did they go?
South.
All right. Found a nose I've met enough. You heard back to...
Thank you.